Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
guys. So basically, um, the whole plan on this Hustle Nation, as I said, is I'm in the best circles in the world where people make millions and millions of dollars, and I want to bring the best strategies for you guys to make money that are working today. Okay. Uh, for example, I used to make millions of dollars in drop shipping. I'm not gonna bring drop shipping because it doesn't work anymore. Okay, so it has to work. It has to work, or I don't bring it. Um, so the first side hustle that we brought that we're teaching you was crypto, right? So now we're talking about how you guys can make high ticket commissions on your basically extra time. Um, without having any experience. It doesn't matter. All you have to do is just put the time. You don't have to buy, you don't have to have any money for marketing. You don't have to have experience. You don't have to pick up the phone. You don't have to learn how to qualify if the business is good or not. There's certain things that we're gonna tell you that we want, and you're just gonna follow our scripts, and you're just gonna go and get those leads. Okay? So, there's a 5-step affiliate journey. Okay. And first, we're going to teach you how to find leads that if we close those leads, not close, if we buy those businesses because they're worth it, you get paid a commission. Okay. So, for example, you know, let's say $250,000 deal, right? Uh, your commission could be like literally 15 to $22,000. Who would like here 15 grand or 20 grand commission in one deal?
Hey, that sounds pretty good.
Me.
Write down in the comments, me. You know, and you don't have to do anything. You don't have to run ads. You don't have to call. You don't have to, you know, convince the owner. We just tell you a few things, and then we'll do the rest. Okay. And after that, imagine if you do, you know, 5 deals like this per year. Will that help a little bit on for you to go on vacation, or maybe take your daughter to camp, and second honeymoon for your wife, instead of taking her to Alabama with our student Jeff, you go to Cancun, and you go to Cancun, you go to Jamaica. And my whole point, guys, is this can help you invest in the other things that we're going to teach you how to get wealthy. Okay. My team are wealthy investors, and we're going to have strategies in our masterminds when we do the mansion events where they'll teach you how to get wealthy. They'll teach you how to invest your money properly. Okay. And the problem is, most people are like, oh yeah, they're affiliates, but how much you make money on a commission? Nothing, right? And then you need 10,000 people probably to make some money. Here with one deal, you make, huge money, right? Huge money. Anyone interested so far? Let's see.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, sure.
noticing that's a fat commission, Coach Johnny. That's like almost 10%, man. That's very nice.
Interesting.
That, that's what rich people do. That's what rich people do. The problem is you guys are not in rich circles, so you probably don't know what the rich people do. Okay? They just don't say it. Now I'm disrupting the internet. I'm gonna be disrupting the internet, but they have to be part of our program to get paid commissions. If they're not in the program, they cannot get paid. Period. So if you want to leave the membership, go ahead, but you're not getting commissions. Okay. So basically, we are just a brokerage, right? And we do acquisitions of e-commerce businesses, software as a service, AI companies, education, cybersecurity, right? And basically, we just connect the sellers that you guys are gonna be grinding to find with our trainings, looking to exit their online venture, you know, and they already have buyers, you know, they already have cash flow, you know, and they just want to, you know, maybe they're making $1 million. I'm just giving an example, $1 million, and they just gonna get 4 million, and they don't want to wait 4 years. They don't want to work anymore. They're tired. They just wanna exit, and it happens all the time, you know. So that's and you know, this sounds like this sounds easy to. It's easy to. What you're gonna do is easy. You know what's the hard part? Who can guess what's the hard part? Not on your end. What's the hard part of this?
I don't know. Sounds pretty easy.
The hard part is to have the network of buyers. And we have it. We have them. You know, that's the secret sauce. To have the network of buyers. Of course, vetting the business. That's something that we're very good at it. We have a team like basically you're gonna bring a deal that where we teach you. Maybe you get creative and you get better, even better than us, what we teach you. And then the lead goes into a form. We vet that lead to stack to you. And basically we vet the business. We look at different things about the business to make sure that it's good. And if it's good, it goes to the investors. And if the investors buy the business, you get paid. That's simple. Who is in? Who is in? Who is in?
I'm in.
I'm thinking about it, but I don't know if I can afford to, you know, do this and the Discord trading. But I'm definitely. I think it's wonderful.
Why are they competing with each other? They're not competing with each other.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is something that you can do on the side.
Okay, I'm in then. I'm in.
This is a side business on your free time from your phone, literally from your phone. Free traffic, nothing. You don't even have to pay. Of course, you can pay if you want to. It's up to you, right? But you don't have to. You can pay ads if you want to, but you really don't have to. There's so many Facebook groups. There's so many LinkedIn. There's so many ways to find like Shopify owners. There's so many ways to find SaaS owners. There's just so many easy ways for free, especially when someone owns a business. It's very easy to find them, you know. So what I told you is you refer the business that is looking to buy or sell the online business, or maybe they don't even know they want to sell it, but there's a qualification, right? They have to make a certain like $5,000 per month, you know. Basically it qualifies. Okay, we basically do the evaluation, and then once the deal closes, you can earn like big money. Okay.
Hey, Johnny. So
Yes.
what we're doing is we are finding people that want to sell their business, their online business. Is that essentially what we're doing?
That's basically it. That's it.
Okay.
And they don't even have to say, hey, I'm selling my business. You have to go and ask, hey, I saw you have this business. We buy businesses like yours. Are you interested? That's it. Is that hard to ask? It's easy, right?
So we
Like
don't have
anyone
to
can
sell
do.
them.
You don't have to sell them anything because
It's awesome.
you have to just qualify them. If they're interested, they you know, and they're gonna be curious.
Hmm.
You know, sure, I'm interested. You know, if someone wants to buy, you can give them a number, right? Which we're gonna give a number. Would you like to, you know, perhaps guess like $250,000 for your business?
Hmm.
And they're gonna be like, fuck yes. You know what I mean? I want that shit. Yeah, I want $250,000. And then okay, you know, so you ask them a few questions, and then they fill a form, and then and then from there we take care of it. Done.
You provide the form for us with all the
Of
questions?
course. Of
Okay,
course.
that's good.
You
Are
know,
you going to tell us the criterion that these businesses have to meet?
of course, everything. I'm just introducing the opportunity, as I promised you I was gonna do it on Friday. When I say something, I do it. This is an example how Alex earned 6K from one deal, okay? Alex met a business owner looking to exit a Shopify store, okay? We performed a pre-screening. Well, obviously, Alex performed a pre-screening before referring. Obviously, there's certain questions, right, that they have to qualify, right? Then refer the seller to our team. We did the evaluation, listing, negotiation, closing. Deal closed. We paid the owner of Shopify 100K. Our commission for the deal 30K. Alex got 20%, 6K. Easy, nothing. Alex
Nice.
didn't have to
Cold
call.
call.
Alex didn't have to have relationship. Alex didn't have to be like Coach Johnny sitting next to Ty Lopez. Alex was a nobody. Okay. and Alex made 6K. How many people in this world make 6K on a commission like this, guys?
Yeah.
You know many?
no.
You didn't even know about this deal, right? And this can be done online, maybe you can do this in real estate, right? In real estate, but you have to go show the house, you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to drive, you have to look nice, you can't look like a hood rat, right? Like here you can be in your underwear in Alabama with Jeff, in his basement.
Pajamas.
That's so funny because I'm actually in bed in my pajamas right now.
Me too. All the pajamas.
Yeah. So obviously these deals, guys, are more like you throw a deal and they might take 30 days, 60 days to close or whatever. You know how it is, right? But then once you get a lot of deals rolling, eventually you're getting checks coming in, right?
Mhm.
Checks coming in, boom, boom, boom. Eventually you're doing 6 figures or even more. It's a volume, because the way I think is if I can make 100K, I figure out ways, how can I do 1 million?
Mhm.
How do you do that? Leverage. You build a team. You know what I mean? That's all you do. You build a team. With your commissions that you get, you start building a team that they start basically messaging everyone, and their mother, so you can have volume of leads coming in, right? Hold on one second. Sorry that my son wanted to play TV. Okay. So how it works, we already told you, right? I already told you. You identify looking someone to buy, sell their business. And also looking to buy. Okay. Some people that's a little harder, right? But the more you get into the business, you're gonna meet people that want to buy businesses, right? There are places, there's websites that you can go, right? Easier for you guys gonna be someone that wants to sell a business, right? You analyze, you refer them to us, we close, and you earn. That's simple.
What if it's a laundromat, Coach, or a trailer park?
We're gonna give you the businesses that we want. As we say, it's online, right? We want online.
Okay.
That's what our investors are buying, but basically it's anything, but this is much easier to find, right? Because a laundromat, how are you gonna find a laundromat guy? Are you gonna knock on the door? Now you have to walk. Here you don't have to walk. You do it in your pajamas, with your Speedo, wearing your Speedo in your couch,
Yeah.
your Pinocchio Speedo, and you're good to go, So why this works and why you be crazy not to do it, right? There's tens of thousands of online businesses deals happen every single month, guys. Okay. Big deals, big commission, 10, 100K. Do you know that you can actually make 100K in one deal? Like literally. If it's a big store, maybe you met someone, because now you start making money. You're gonna be like, fuck shit, I want to be a millionaire. I'm gonna start meeting big people, right? And if that deal happens, like literally, you can make that. You can make that. You don't need a license, brokering firms, or even an LLC to start. Just connect the dots between seller and us, and you get paid. Okay. You already know people qualify. You know, hold on, guys. I have to shut down my. Okay, turn the volume down. While I shut down the TV. Sorry, guys, my kids can't live without me. And I have a little the computer next to my son who's autistic, so I have to do it here because I watch him. But anyways, this is cool, right? You know, like you can start, like I said,
Yeah.
Shopify store owners, friends in e-com, people in your network, even a simple social post that can lead to a commission. You can do this part-time or full-time. 1 or 2 deals could replace your 9 to 5 income. This is not a joke. Literally, guys. But I don't want you to stop what I'm teaching you in crypto, because that's how you invest. You invest to get. You invest money that you're earning to get what? Rich, right? That's the secret, right? To get rich. But if you don't have money, how are you gonna get rich? You agree?
Exactly.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So nobody's doing this in the internet, guys. Nobody. Have you seen anyone doing this? We're disrupting the industry.
I
Okay.
haven't.
I haven't either.
Yeah. Okay. So total global sale of businesses, like literally, this is crazy. You know, businesses that are doing, like there's so many opportunities. If you go to online Flippa, Empire, or whatever, there's so many, like, people selling their things, and buying things, selling, buying. It's a huge market, guys. Huge market. Okay. Online and offline business statistics. The businesses, we want businesses that are doing more than 5K a month, right? But Shopify e-com, they're making between 20 to 40K. Amazon, they're doing 40K to 60K. SaaS 10K to 30K. Affiliate 10K, 20K. There's so many guys.
What's
Angles that
size?
you
I'm
can go.
sorry. Pardon my ignorance. What's
Like-
size?
Like, let's say that I build AI software that I'm gonna release, and I'm gonna charge you money per month, right? Obviously, I'm gonna charge you money per month, right? That's a SaaS. That's a service, software as service. So I give you a software that you can use, and you pay me in exchange a monthly fee. That's a SaaS. And a SaaS can be, for example, school. It's a SaaS. They built a software that community owners use that software, and they pay a monthly fee. You understand? So it can be blogs, service businesses. It can be like an agency, right? It can be an Amazon FBA. It can be Shopify. You see all the opportunities that you guys have? Isn't that cool?
Hey, Johnny, what's the initial communication for them? Is it like an email or an
No,
automated
it's all.
phone
I'm
call?
gonna
or
show. I'm
something?
gonna show you an example.
Okay.
And what about YouTube? These YouTube guys and these TikTok guys that are making $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 a month that might want to sell that.
Yeah, those are
business, or-
content. That's content. They might want to sell their channel. They might want
Yeah.
to sell their channel if it's making money. But I'm giving you the simplest, right?
Yes.
So, like I said, we're gonna train you, okay, how to perform the pre-screening and due diligence. We're gonna train you, right? You're gonna get the scripts, templates, supports to find the deals, and you start earning from real business deals. Okay, not like when you see on Facebook. Maybe you guys done it. Hey, 100% commission, and you're selling like some videos, right? Like that mean nothing. Like, and then your friends are like making fun of you. Or you're selling the new pill that cures cancer, right?
Mhm.
And then overpriced pill, and it doesn't even cure cancer, right? And I mean, nothing is to make fun of. When we are selling, we're learning. But wouldn't you prefer to sell something that to the person that can afford it? Like, what's the secret to get rich? is sell to the rich. That's the secret. The easiest way to get rich is to sell to the rich. Okay, sell to the broke is hard. You see how many of you can even give me more money? And it's true. Like you guys are broke. Like, and I'm not putting you down. You're broke because you don't know this shit that I'm gonna give you. You know, and you can even spend $1,000 on a trade, on every trade. Why? Because you don't have the cash flow. Do you want me to help you get cash flow? I assume yes, right?
Yeah.
I'm
So-
sorry, I'm listening.
Yes.
I'm eating all these chicken wings.
Yeah. Now you can make money eating chicken wings. But anyways, okay. So I'm gonna give you an example. Okay. So I'm gonna exit this one, right? So I'm gonna give you an example, but this is not part of the training. I'm just showing you how easy it is. Okay. So look, I'm gonna go to Facebook and I'm gonna go to groups, right? And I'm gonna search here, ecom. Okay. Let's say ecom. I think it's ecom, right?
Some of
Yeah.
those groups though, they'll kick you out if you like promote.
No,
Yeah,
because you can actually you can make friends, right? So
Yeah.
I mean this one has basically, I mean you can join the group, right? But let's find someone that I'm in maybe. Oh, it says join, right? My groups. I want to do my groups. Okay. Ecom sellers. Okay. Now, just a quick question. I'm gonna be like, just curious if anyone. Hold on, I'm gonna fix it. Okay, but just if anyone is trying to sell their store, must be doing at least 5K per month. If this post is not allowed, please forgive me. Just trying.
Yeah, that's nice.
Just trying to buy some companies. Just trying to buy some stores. Some stores. Yeah, you see, I'm apologizing, right? I'm apologizing. And then I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna cut. I'm gonna go to ChatGPT and I'm gonna tell ChatGPT, please make this a Facebook post that catches attention. So you have to be a little unique, right? So let AI. Okay, well, that's the post, right? That's it. Am I being hurtful? Oh. That's it. Now, they might approve it, they might not approve it, but there are ways, and this is what I'm gonna teach, guys. There are ways to friend everyone and send a DM without getting banned of people in this group. And I can ask him the same question. Is that cool?
Wow, really?
Yeah.
That is pretty cool.
Very cool.
Yeah. So again, it doesn't matter. They might let me, they might not let me, but there's a million groups. Some will let you, some will not let you. Or every time someone posts something, you add them as a friend and basically send them a message and says the same thing. You know what I mean? So every time someone posts, that means they're active, right? Looking to buy online stores. Okay. Obviously, this is wrong, right? because I should have said, you know, well, let me delete this, okay? I mean, he's gonna say fuck you, but well, because I said curious. Well, I said whole ideally doing is this person allowed? Okay, well, let's see what he says. But you see how I can basically start like literally every day, 30 people and connect. Someone will know someone, right? What do you guys think, right? Yes or no? Literally, right?
Yeah,
So what was that hard?
no,
Can anyone not do this?
I don't see why they couldn't.
Yep, pretty easy.
Very easy, right? Well, anyways, that's the introduction of the opportunity. Now, next week, I'm gonna start putting the modules of what you need to do and the qualification and all the stuff that we discussed, and then you guys are gonna be on your way. You have to think about this, guys. So if you want to get rich, you have to have it's called something delay gratification. Okay, a lot of people never make big money because they want everything today. Like crypto, yeah, we're gonna make money today or tomorrow, which is great. But if you don't have some bigger things going on that have some delay gratification, you're never gonna make big money. So if you have a system every day that you do 30 a day, 30 a day, 50 a day, 50 a day, something that you can maintain, and then some of those become deals, right? Eventually in 60 days, and then after that, every month you're getting deals. Eventually becomes like a snowball effect. You know what I mean? And even those people that you qualify, you can say, hey, if you know someone, just let me know, right? And you become cool with them, you build relationships, and then those people are gonna refer you to other people, right? So don't underestimate the power of snowball effect, that you start putting seeds every week, and eventually something will pop, right? So,
Right.
any questions?
I have one, Gianni. This
Yeah.
is probably way down the line when we're making money, but would we be considered like independent contractors, or can we put this under a business like a corporation or LLC, or
We
are
say
we
you don't have to.
employees?
That's up to you. That's up to you. Like,
Okay,
if you're making big money, you have to talk to your accountant. I'm not an accountant.
okay. I was just making sure we
Yeah.
weren't like independent contractor or something.
No, you just get
Okay.
an affiliate commission. You're just an affiliate commission.
Okay.
You know, like say
The
you refer.
main thing,
Mhm.
I'm sorry, Johnny, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was just gonna say, the main thing about the IRS is they want you to report your income, whether you are under a corporation or anything, just report it and pay taxes on it. Then they can't say that you intentional, I can't talk for some reason, I don't know, that you tried to scam them or not report it, just report it, pay what you think you're supposed to
No,
pay.
no,
and
I
then-
wasn't.
Then it's just a matter of money.
It wasn't that. I wasn't asking that. I just didn't know if we were considered independent contractors, because I personally would set it up under my business where I could have all write-offs, as many as possible. So I just want to make sure we want employees, or if we're independent contractor, or how to
It's
set
an
this up.
affiliate commission. It's an affiliate
Yeah.
commission.
Yeah.
It's
so,
extra income that you're making.
Yeah.
You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
and if you buy
It has to be
tools,
reported.
if you buy tools to like scrape and things like that, well, you report those tools, right?
Yeah, everything. Yeah.
You know,
And then the write-offs are there. So
yeah.
cool beans.
Any other question?